Welcome back. This is my base, and I thought I'd just take a second to show you around this place a little bit. This was the first area I cleared out. I started like here, and by here I mean right on the ocean, like right at the sea level. And I put a roof on it, dug down, cleared out all the water, and I went down to like this level here and created a floor and chest room really, and it's just expanded out from there. There was no building on top, but I put that on recently and I expanded all my base down here. This was actually my entry point. I came from another base somewhere over there I had with a friend of mine, and that's my bedroom, my teleporter so I can get around. I might use that in a little bit. And down here, got the livestock, brewery, and fishing. You've seen this already in the previous part. I showed it off briefly. And down here is where I do all my farming. So I have various contraptions here. Most of them have actually come from Ethos Designs, so props to him. I was actually running a bit short on bread, so here I am. Alright, so you go in here and pick up pumpkins, melons, and I've got a couple of other contraptions there. I have my library here with an optional on or off setting. I actually want to change this up for my next one, seeing Ethos Minecraft version of that. It looks really nice actually. I'm going to use that. I've got a slime spawning pad over there and they come over here. I also want to make a new one of those. We're using Ethos' new design because it's really cool. It's kind of sad really because I'd mostly just recreate stuff that he's done and add my own touches. Like not everything I've created is the same way he does it, because I have my own ways. I like figuring it out for myself, so like I'll take his idea and I'll create it without looking at his and see how far I can get, because that's fun. I like doing that. And then I have my portal to the nether there, so this is my favourite part of this base, so you can look out into the ocean. It's like perfectly in line with the floor. It's so cool. It took me a while because this whole wall here was all dirt and there was a cave down here. So I had to empty it out and recreate the landscape under here. And at the time I didn't have respiration. I've actually got my respiration helmet in a chest, so it took me quite a while. The same with this as well. There was a fair bit of land here I had to clear out. So it looks really cool now. So without this tour dragging on too much, I want to grab all this stone. And we might come back here again and I'll show you what's on the surface, but that's not really like a key feature of this base. I just put it there so the monster spawners, the mob systems weren't too out of place. Alright, so I think we're prepared here. I've got all my my stone bricks ready. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm thinking I'll probably just build a couple more logs up here and put it on top. This is kind of wide though, but if I put 2 blocks here then it'll make it a lot thinner. Let me see what it looks like actually. Yeah, it's a lot thinner, but it's alright. Let me go all the way. You know, I think it might be okay. Yeah, I quite like that now it's all in and lit up. It's cool, it's cool. How did you get there? pretty happy with that. Let's see what it looks like from out here. Yep, that's good. Now one thing I want to do before I move on is get the iron bars in place. So I'm going to go and make those, and I'll return. Alright, here we go. Starting to take shape. You might have noticed the couple of mobs dropping on my head. Not the easiest thing to deal with when you're still lagging. The first part of this series is actually still uploading right now. Okay. Well, I think that looks looking really good. I may need to add a bit of detail to this bottom part here, because it's kind of plain, but that can wait. I've got lighting inside there, I've got lighting along here. I might change this lighting again, and I might put the lighting in like right below, so it's closer to the ground. And it's kind of obnoxious as it is right now, so I'm going to try that. Just need to ask myself, where do I put the levers? Okay. It's funny because this little podium here seems to be coming. It seems to be becoming a regular thing. It can be my place to talk to you guys. But but one thing I'm concerned about with this is where I put the levers. If you put them on the inside, you can see them, obviously. And if I put them on the outside, they'll hang off the outside, and it might look okay. So it's worth a try at least. So it's difficult, really. I do like that a lot more than I like the light post version that hangs over, because it's a lot less cluttered and it actually sinks in. This is almost the same as having lights in here on this level, but I think having it there just blocks off too much vision. I like the flat layer of the fence too, is quite nice. So if I walk up here, I can see all the levers and they all look kind of bad. They look bad. And I think I've actually got... Can I break this block? No. Because what I want to do is have like a lever somewhere underneath. I might be able to get away with that, you know. For these corner ones, I can either put it on the outside here, on that block. I'll put the light on there and the lever on the outside. Or I can put a lever underneath here. It's difficult to say, really. Because I've got the light source here. Like so. It spreads quite far. The thing is, if I put it on the outside, it's still going to spread across the entire area because it's so close to the ground. So what I'll do is I'll put it on the outside and I'll have a lever on the outside. Boom. Okay, right, I need to get outside there and start laying these levers down. Now I've noticed a couple of problems, like these corner ones. How do I do these? So I'll figure that out in a minute. First things first, we need to get most of this area lit. Last bit of overkill, I think, then. Let me see, 1, 2... Alright. Alright, so I've got most of that lit up now, and we should be safe here. So all these are lit, and it's just these corner pieces here that I don't know how to light. And it might be worth putting them in one like there instead. Or even out one, because that would make sense. Let me see what I think over this side as well. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but it might be the best solution. Or I could just knock this block out and put a lever under it. Yeah, no one's going to notice that. So if I put down like 4 levers, that should do the job. Boom. Wow, that is so much better. I really like that change. Cool. And even though they're on the outside, the levers don't look too bad. I might have to have a look from a distance, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The only alternative would be to put levers underneath and have like some indents in there for the levers. I don't particularly want to do that either. So all we need now is a roof, or at least for the first layer for this place, and then we can move on. Figure out what else we need to do for this area. So gonna build a bridge over this way, and build a path here. I might have like an entrance to a mine here, because usually I'd put a mine in my base, like I'd put just like a stairway down, but I don't really want to do that. It'd be cool to have like an open area here where I can just run down and it's like a proper mine entrance. It looks all cool and shit. So yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.